Hello, happy Tuesday. Here's what we're going to be doing today. This week we are actually going to move into solving quadratics. It seems like we have spent the past 3 weeks doing factoring. Now we're going to actually use that to solve these. But before we can get into solving, we do need to figure out standard form. We're going to review kind of how to solve equations from last semester, and then finally we'll do how can we solve quadratics from this semester. All right, so here we go. Before we can actually solve, we need to figure out what standard form is. And standard form just means, if you click show an example, standard form is just we have to get this set equal to 0, and then we have to have these in decreasing order. Our x squared first, our x right here, and then finally our constant there. So let's look at this example. Here's what we've got. We have negative 3x squared plus 2x plus 6 is equal to negative x squared. All right, in order to get this equal to 0, we'd have this negative x squared over here. In order to move that to the other side, we need to add x squared to both sides. Add x squared. All right, and when I do that, negative x squared and x squared cancel out to 0. And if I were to do this, here is what we end up with. We end up with negative 3x squared plus 1x squared is negative 2x squared. And I didn't combine anything with my 2x, so that will stay the same. And I have a plus 6 right there, so we've got plus 6. And finally, this is now equal to 0. We are in standard form. So my final answer is negative 2x squared plus 2x plus 6 is equal to 0. And we got it. All right, let's do one more together. We have negative 5x squared minus 2x equals 2. All right, let's go ahead and do this one together as well. All right, we started off with negative 5x squared minus 2x is equal to 2. It looks like the only thing that we have is we have this equals 2 on this side. We will need to subtract 2 from both sides. Positive 2 and negative 2 cancel out to 0. So on this side, here's what we've got. Negative 5x squared. We still have a negative 2x minus 2x. And then we also have a minus 2 here. Minus 2 does not combine with anything else over there. There's no like terms. So our final answer is negative 5x squared minus 2x minus 2 equals 0. So negative 5x squared minus 2x minus 2 equals 0. All right, now we're going to step it up just a little bit. So here's what we've got. We have negative 8 minus 2x equals 4x minus 4 minus 3x squared. All right, now this might look a little bit intimidating because we do have multiple terms that we need to move over, but I like to aim for the most efficient manner. Looking at these two sides, I have one side that has a negative 8 and a negative 2, and I got the other side that has a 4x and a minus 4 and a minus 3x squared. If I wanted to get everything in one pile, is it going to be easier to move 2 things or to move 3 things? Well, I like to go with the easy route. I'm going to go ahead and move 2 things. So I'm going to try to move these 2 terms over to the other side. So looking at this, I have a negative at 8. In order to undo a negative 8, we're going to have to add 8. All right, we got that. I'm going to go ahead and write that right underneath that minus 4 because those are going to combine together. A negative 2x is going to be a plus 2x. Whatever you do to one side, you got to do to the other. All right. And those will simplify to 0. So let's talk about what we have here. We have a 0 equals, all right, looking to combine things. I have a 4x and a 2x. That is 6 x's. All right. A negative 4 plus 8. Negative 4 plus 8. That is a positive 4. And then finally, I have a negative 3x squared minus 3x squared. All right, now this technically is not in standard form. These do need to be going in decreasing order of power. So I have 0 equals, my highest power is my negative 3x squared. I'm going to put that first, negative 3x squared. I have a positive 6x, so that'll be plus 6x. And then the last one that I have is that plus 4, so plus 4. I'm kind of curious, I haven't really tested this out on Delta Math. I'm actually going to put the 0 first to see if they will accept that. They might have us switch it around, but I'll go ahead and be the guinea pig for you. So I ended up with 0 equals negative 3x squared. Oh, 0 equals negative 3x squared. I ended up with a positive 6x and then a positive 4. I'm kind of curious if it will allow the 0 in front. Yeah, yes it did. But it would have been acceptable too if we would have had it over on the other side. And they actually also accept it if you were to move all 3 of those terms over. So there are multiple ways to write this in standard form. So that is your homework. You will have 5 of the more simpler ones for standard form, 5 of the level 2, and then your mixed review are going to be just kind of all over the place. Oh, hey-oh, I know what that is. Oop, that is a square root function. Got it. Ooh, graph a line with that. Hey, I have a y-intercept. My slope is negative 2, down 2 over 1. So you should feel confident with these. These are just review from the first semester. All right, hope you have a wonderful day.